And we're joined now by Tony Perkins, president of the Family Research Council and host of Washington Watch with Tony Perkins. Tony, we appreciate you joining us here on Centerpoint.
Thanks, Joe. Good to be with you.
Tony, as we just saw in that video clip, Speaker Johnson has come under fire from day one from the left regarding his Christian faith. You were there for him, or with him. How do you think he's holding up?
He's holding up quite well because he knows that the Lord led him to this point, and so he's trusting in the Lord. He's very open about that. And really, Joe, this is the battle for religious freedom. You know, in this country, you can go to church. People say that you have freedom of religion. But what Mike is living out is religious freedom. It is the ability to allow your biblical faith to guide and direct your steps and be open about it and not hide it. And that's exactly what he's doing. He is letting the world know he is a follower of Jesus Christ.
Did you sense a feel of peace and wisdom sort of guiding his faith in the decisions he makes now as this new speaker?
Well, I've known Mike for 25 years, back to when he was in law school and I was an elected official. And so that is the way Mike lives. He has a biblical worldview, and he said that. He said, you want to know what I think on the issues? Pick up a Bible. And I am guided by that. And so, yes, there is a sense of peace when we know that the Lord has given us the guidebook for life and government, by the way, because as he was pointing out in that clip you played, this nation was built upon biblical principles. If the founders thought the Bible was good enough to build a nation upon, it's good enough to guide a nation by today.
He talked about his commitment toward Israel. In fact, that was the first act as Speaker of the House, a resolution and the commitment to aid Israel. They're working on that currently right now. But he's also dealing with anti-Semitism and hateful rhetoric coming from Congress. What are his words, or how did he describe his actions toward both of those colliding?
Well, we know that the same spirit is behind this. When you look at anti-Semitism, and he and I have talked about this before, as I previously chaired the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, anti-Semitism is really the canary in the coal mine when it comes to religious hostility. And we're seeing that there's another wave coming behind this. And so we have to stand with our Jewish friends and with the state of Israel, because we're going to see greater hostility toward Christianity in the wake of this. So now's the time to stand and say, you know what? We have religious freedom in this country. We're going to stand with our Jewish friends. We're going to stand with the state of Israel. They're one of our best allies, and we're not going to sell them out. We're not going to throw them under the bus.
A behind-the-scenes look with Speaker Johnson. Tony Perkins, appreciate you coming on Centerpoint to describe that. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you. Good to be with you.